Ah, fitness apps. Because who needs a personal trainer when you can have a phone yelling at you for not hitting your imaginary step goal? Amazing how a device that's usually used for selfies and scrolling is now your gateway to fitness. What's next? A six-pack from swiping, right? Inspirational quotes are like those plastic plants people put in their homes. Fake, pointless, and collecting dust. Follow your dreams, they say, as if your dreams are just waiting around the corner with a cup of coffee. Office meetings are like group naps, where the only dream is escape. You sit there pretending to care while Steve from accounting drones on about pie charts no one asked for. It's the modern-day torture chamber where time goes to die. Great. Another traffic jam. It's like everyone got together and decided to play a giant game of who can block the lane longest. Seriously, I think the guy ahead of me is trying to break the world record for the most time spent staring at a brake light. Oh, TikTok dancers? You mean those 10-second loopers who think flailing their arms around like wind-up toys makes them celebrities? If only they could dance their way to a talent show, they'd at least give the judges a reason to hit the X button for comic relief. So I was sitting in a bench and the guy next to me was talking so loud on the phone. It's like a public service announcement with a built-in loudspeaker. No one cares about your drama or your ridiculous life details. By the way, thanks for making sure everyone within a mile knows what an idiot sounds like. Oh, look who's finally decided to bless us with their presence. How difficult is it to read a clock? Your watch must be on a different dimension where 10 minutes translates to whenever I feel like it. Did you have to fight off a horde of snails on your way here? Because that's the only valid excuse. Honestly, chiropractors are just wannabe doctors with a fetish of cracking bones like it's a legitimate medical practice. Just pay someone to snap your spine in half and pray they don't paralyze you. We all have that friend who always promises to hang out, but ends up canceling last minute because something came up. It's like that something only comes when it's me and not anyone else. Their commitment level rivals a cat's interest in a bath. Being a school principal is just adult daycare, but with a slightly better paycheck, forever stuck in enforcing rules that nobody, including their own staff, respects. The only graduation they should be excited about is their own retirement. Oh my God, it's the 3 a.m. neighbor again. Honestly, it's amazing how someone thought the world needed a midnight DJ who forgot to learn volume control. Why don't you try headphones, huh? At least no one has to hear your terrible taste in music. I'm sick and tired of people who walk slowly in tight spaces. I like to call them real-life obstacles nobody wanted. It's like a surprise traffic jam, but instead of honking, everyone's silently questioning their life choices. Hurry up or step aside. Trying to hold in a fart during a job interview? It's like trying to stop a volcano with a napkin. All that effort just for the interviewer to still smell defeat. Waiting for food delivery is like waiting for a turtle to win a race. By the time it arrives, you could have cooked a feast yourself. If the delivery guy moved any slower, he'd be going backwards. Did they hire snails to deliver or what? We all have that one cousin who thinks they know everything. They act all high and mighty, but ask them to tie their shoelaces or do basic math, and they're lost like a squirrel in a maze. Maybe they should spend less time Googling useless info and more time learning how to not be annoying. Electric water heaters? Oh, those overpriced kettles for people too lazy to use a stove. They take forever to heat up, cost a fortune in bills, and if the power goes out, say goodbye to hot showers. It's like paying extra to be annoyed. My first date was like watching grass grow. We sat there in silence, staring at our food like it held the secrets of the universe. It was so bad even the waiter felt sorry and kept checking if we were still alive. Mr. Z is like that one sock that vanishes in the dryer. No one knows what he's up to, but he always shows up late with a half-eaten sandwich and a story about space aliens borrowing his car keys. Where do we even start with him? Rappers are just people who talk really fast because they're too impatient to sing. They wear so much bling you'd think they're afraid of getting lost and need to reflect light to be found. It's like a never-ending game of who can wear the most chains without falling over. Ever farted in a quiet classroom and then tried to blame it on another student? Or tripped in front of your crush and pretended to do karate moves to cover up? It's okay. We've all done something embarrassing like that. Ever notice how some singers think they're so cool with their wild outfits and crazy hair? It's like they're trying to distract us from their singing. Hey, we get it. We just hoped for a concert, not a fashion disaster show. Oh, sure, watch lava videos on YouTube, because nothing says fun like watching melted rock destroy everything in its path. Why not try pouring lava on your homework? It might finally give a reason why it's too hot to handle. Just don't ask your parents to buy lava for science class. Oh, homework, the eternal enemy of freedom. It's like a sneaky ninja that steals your fun time and replaces it with math problems. Who thought it was a good idea to give more schoolwork at home? I bet even your dog would rather do anything else than chew on those boring papers. Trying not to laugh in a crowded elevator? Good luck with that. One wrong look at your friend and suddenly you're cracking up like a crazy monkey, while everyone else is silently praying for their floor to come faster before you infect them with your laughing disease. So you think your dog is smarter than your cat? Sure, if fetching sticks and slobbering on everything counts as genius. Meanwhile, cats are busy plotting world domination and knocking things off tables just for fun. Maybe your dog should take notes.